Hi everyone, this is Life Coach Hope coming to you from Austin, Texas. My website is lifecoachhope.com. And today I am delivering Golden Nugget number, I believe it's number 11. And this is all about, are you feeling called toward a more spiritual life? So if you are watching this video, I'm assuming the answer to that question is yes. And I want you to know that you're not alone. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of people that are having an awakening experience right now in time. This is 2012. Various reasons for it. Could be the internet, could be the ease of access of information, could be it's 2012, I mean, who knows what it is, but the fact of the matter is that you're not alone. What I suggest to people who are wanting to deepen their experience, and I do have this happen quite often with my clients, where they are just like, you know, is this all there is? They're really looking for a deeper experience in life, and getting on a spiritual path is an amazing way to deepen your experience of life. I can't recommend it more. And whether that means, you know, going back to the church of your childhood, or it means trying something different, or learning about different religions, or learning about different spiritual practices, or going to a meditation or to a retreat. I mean, you know, whatever it is up to you completely, absolutely. And my suggestion is to follow your heart, to follow your curiosity. And I keep saying curiosity because I think that that's really I think that our spirit, our soul is curious, or maybe even curiosity is the way that our spirit, our soul speaks to us. Does that make sense? There's something very childlike about curiosity. Anyway, so what I recommend to people and clients who are at the beginning of a spiritual journey or the beginning of their path is to just go and do research and go to a good old-fashioned big old bookstore. You know, go to the religion section, go to the spirituality section, go to the self-help, personal development section, and just start taking books that you feel attracted to, that look interesting to you, you like the title, you like the color of the book, whatever it is, and just start taking those books down and like opening them, reading some of it, and letting the book speak to you. Some of them, you're going to open it and you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, wow, that really resonates with me. Oh my gosh, I want to read more of that. And then some books you're going to open and it's just not going to do it for you, whether it's the way they wrote it or the topic or whatever it is. Doesn't matter. If you don't feel called to sit down right there in the bookstore and read that book, which I'm not suggesting you do, but if you don't feel like that's something you would want to do, close that book, put it back. You know, take the books home with you that tickle your soul, that feed your curiosity, that light you up, that make you go, wow, that's amazing, right? So, and like I said, I mean, I said earlier, you don't have to necessarily buy them at that bookstore. You could just get the titles and then go on Amazon, and you know, if you're on a budget, get them less expensively. But I really think that going to the bookstore and listening to your heart and following what feels good, what feels right, what lights you up, and then learning in that way. So this is not about learning what you should learn, or learning what some guru tells you, or some preacher, or your parents. This is about you building your belief set based on the curiosity of your heart, and which is so beautiful, because then your spirituality becomes yours, because it was a creation out of your curiosity. And so here's an example. My uncle became a Christian at 60 years old, and he went and he found books, and he found a community, and he went to church, and now he has a very strong belief. He's very devout. He has a very strong belief in what he believes in. And if you went and looked at his bookshelf, it would be, you know, filled with, you know, 500 books on what he believes in. So the books he read, the people he met, the community he joined, all of that supported his new belief that he chose. If you come and look at my bookcase, you're going to see that it's you know, I was a Christian earlier in my life, and now I'm probably still a Christian, but I also believe in some other things as well. I mean, just there's some beautiful beliefs in the world, and I don't feel restricted by just one. So when I was doing my research, I was looking for things that felt more inclusive as opposed to exclusive. I didn't, and that's just what I was called toward. That was what my spirit wanted. It wanted to think in terms of oneness and universal connectedness, and how we are all more like one another than we're not. Whereas someone else might be called to really deepen their understanding of one particular religion. And there's no right or wrong here. It's just a matter of what you're called to do. So that's my suggestion, is if you're at the beginning of a spiritual path, just start, try something new. Go to a new place, a new church, a new spiritual community, a new meetup group for that matter. There's tons of spiritual groups on Meetup. Try something different, meet some new people, and then kind of follow your heart. Where does it feel right to you? Do you like these people? You like these people? You like this location or this belief set? What makes sense to you? And some people might call this a cafeteria plan. I don't really care, because I have never been more fulfilled or happier in my life. And for me, it was about it was about uncovering what I really believed. And in order to do that, I had to go out there and do a lot of research so that I could say, well, and I could say, no. And so then I created my belief set, basically. So it's completely my own. I have no need for anybody else to share it with me, and I have no need for anyone else to try and talk me into their belief set. So that's a whole other golden nugget. So anyway, welcome to the spiritual path. I'm here to tell you that once you get on it, it is a rock and ride. It is like nothing else. Best trip I've ever had, and I've been around the world. And welcome to it. There's no going back. It's an amazing experience. If you have any questions, if you'd like a mentor or a guide on your spiritual path, please consider working with me as a life coach. Or there are lots of people out there that are spiritual coaches. You can just Google it, spiritual coach. Or you can look at my website at www.lifecoachhope.com. And just welcome to the path. Enjoy. It is up and down and wonderful. And I'm here to tell you that on the other side of the scary days, there is an incredible amount of peace and passion and joy, and it's totally worth it. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know, and once again, shine your light. Have a great day. Bye.